And welcome to Dire Comics and Games. I'm standing right in front of the front door, and you can look around. There's a cash register and our big display. And over here are our comic books. Oh, taking a look, we've got our Marvel section, and over here we've got DC. And over here we've got IDW and Zenescope. And here is our He-Man and Transformers table. A few little collectibles of mine there. We go to the other side of the front door. Hello, front door. This is where we have all the little graphic novels. And the Fortress of Fangs. A few other little items there. And back. So walking in the store, here is our main display. In the front is where I put special and #1 comic books that are out. And right now, this table is set up for Star Wars. So here we are. There's the new Edge of the Empire beginner box. The X-Wing miniatures game. Out for people to see what comes in the box. The Star Wars card game. And over here, Star Wars graphic novels. And the comic books. Now we continue to walk over here. It's very yellow. That's because this is the before Watchmen setup. Has little statues of the various characters. Next to the comics of their current miniseries. Plus we have the original Watchmen graphic novel. And also in the middle, here are some of our card games. And here's another table. Netrunner. Dominion. This is mostly where you're going to have your non-collectible card games. Seven Wonders. And then just quickly, on the other side, this is where we have many of the little mini-series. And then the last little bit of comic books are some one-shots we have up here. Just before we get into, it's our role-playing section. Right here, we have some of our indie RPGs. Also, we have like Marvel and Mutants and Masterminds for people who want to play their own comic book adventures. Here we have our Pathfinder section. And down there is Dragon Age. A few of the Dragon Age comic books. And the Flemeth statue. And coming back a little bit, these are our role-playing shelves. Here we have the Battletech and Riffs. Come around to the other side. You'll find the Shadowrun and GURPS and some Traveller and a little Call of Cthulhu. And there's the front of the store. As we turn around, there's the big D&D display. You can play 4th edition. You can actually get the special hardcover re-releases, so you could actually play 2nd if you wanted to. Of course, Pathfinder over there was based on 3.5. And Lamentations of the Flame Princess is actually a retro clone of basic D&D. And over here we have some of our battle mats and a nice little plaque. Do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, for you are crunchy and good with ketchup. A gift from my parents a long time ago. Now it's up in the store. And then here is, we have Warhammer Fantasy. We have Burning Wheel. We have Iron Kingdoms, One Ring, Savage Worlds, Doctor Who, Song of Ice and Fire, Fudge, And that's our role-playing section. Now, the very back of the store, the entire wall, is our board game section. Over here we have some of the little just straightforward card games like Flux and Glue. Back up. As you can see, we've got Talisman, Wits and Wagers, we've got many Arkham horror games, Elder Sign, and others, Mice and Mystics, Discs. Of course, we've got Catan and Pandemic, Ticket to Rides, War of the Rings, Mage Knight. All wonderful, amazing games at the back of the store. Some of my little collectibles are up on the little shelves. It's Yoda. That was actually painted by my mom as part of the store here and so forth. Probably going a little fast right now, but okay. And then over here, we have the Munchkin display with many different kinds of Munchkin, and of course Shea Geek. And here's our collectible card games. Pokemon, very popular around here. And World of Warcraft, not very popular around here. Magic, it's okay. And Yu-Gi-Oh, very popular around here. Protected, of course, by the Dark Magician. Over here we have some of our sleeves and deck boxes, as well as the game color display and the Pathfinder miniatures, which is the current miniatures we're carrying. As you go around, flip mats and play mats. These are dream catchers that my wife made a while back, and I'm selling them in the store. Of course, there's R2-D2. He was a gift from my parents, and a very popular conversation piece here at the store. Right now he is not on, unfortunately, but he is very, very squeaky and loud, so he also gets into a bad mood very often. And that brings us back to, here's a cash register with our display of dice for small things. Behind me is some of more dice, and then I have various games and my little Star Trek things. Yes, indeed, we do in fact like the Trek, and we will sell the Trek, contrary to fanboys. And here's the little thing, and these are all the little freebies that we have. Now, this brings us back graphic novels in the door. So if you travel from the door and instead travel this way, we have the reading nook. And we have a book exchange. These are regular books. I only sell graphic novels, not actual books. And we have a nice little area here for people to relax and read or discuss comic books. Back there is going to be a concession someday as soon as we can get the electricity worked out so that we can actually run that kind of stuff. Now, again, we're back to the door, and there's the comics. If we travel this way, past the big display, through the double doors, we come to the game area. Right now, I have a lot of games set up. These are games that are going to be up soon for the tabletop day, coming up on March 30th and so forth. So if you're watching this a long time after that, you're probably not going to be able to come to that. But so be it. Otherwise, we oftentimes have mini games here. Right now we have Ticket to Ride and the Star Wars. Elder Sign, which is staying up for Tabletop Day. We have free tables. We also have games set up right now for Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, since they are extremely popular. Plus other games ready for demo right in the back. And then back that way, we have the bathrooms and my storeroom and my office, and then goes back a little bit farther to the far street, which is my delivery door. Around some things, you can reserve tables, you can reserve a storage tub. This is where I hope people will start posting when they want games or to set up comic book clubs. We come back, and thank you very much for taking this tour of Dyer Comics and Games.